Hi guys, Kirk and Jason here with Kirk Giordano Plastering. Generally the contractor or the homeowner usually installs these stucco stops, but figured we'd show you how we do them since we are going to do them. The owner here put this polykin on. This polykin, that's pretty good because he had a large gap here, but the polykin is usually used for metal on roofs. The ultraviolet ray on here protects it so the sun doesn't beat it up. Anyhow, what we're going to do is we're going to put some paper here, and then Jay's going to cut these because he does mitering and measuring a lot better than I do. He'll measure the bottom and cut it, and then put this guy on here. And when we come to do the actual installing of it, rather than use brads and a hammer, which splits this sometimes, I brought my stucco gun or Bosch gun and nail gun. It just, with a piston, it just shoots the brads right in here so we don't split this stuff. Anyhow, Jay will show you how to cut these guys and install them because he's a lot better at that than I, but I'm a better stucco guy.
Alright guys, so I'm here to do the cuts because I'm, like he said, he's better at stucco, but I'll get these cuts a lot better. I've already done my bottom one. This is a 45-degree cut so that my trim rests nicely on the drip screen and you don't have an unsightly gap here at the bottom. So now that I know where the bottom is, I need to see the top. So I'm going to get up there and I've got my top piece of trim. And so knowing where it's going to go on top of that polykin, I've got them nice and marked, and I've already got the lines up there, but you see how I do it. Now I'm going to take it over to the saw and I'm going to cut them. Alright guys, so I've got my chop saw aligned. The great thing about a chop saw is you get a nice mitered, angled, perfect cut. So I'm on the 45, I've got my first piece where I need it. You always got to be real careful when you're using a saw, have eye protection. So I'll bring it down. Alright. And just like that, we've got our first cut. And then now I need to miter in the other direction. So I bring it to the opposite 45. Get my little bricks over here to hold this. Make sure I'm right on my line and cut it. And there we go. Now I'm going to hang these up. Okay guys, so I've got my pieces cut. This one I hung up with some tape. I've got it right where I want it. This guy I thought I'd show you. So what I'm going to do is line it right up with that polykin, and it's nice because I've got a nice perfect vertical line to go with. Now I've got it right where I need it. I've got my brad gun. These are really necessary. If you try and do that with a hammer and nail, you're going to split it almost every time. So I've got that one. Now I move over to this guy. Alright, now that I've got those two on, I can get my top piece and measure it out against them. And line up my next cut. Anyway, you see where I'm going with this, and in a second I'll be done. Alright guys, I'm hanging my last piece. Now, these often wiggle a little bit because you're sometimes putting them on things that aren't perfectly flat, weird gaps. So you get one side, bam, that's perfect. Then you come over to this side, sometimes you have to finagle it a little bit, and then that's done. And you might have noticed we didn't have paper behind it on the top here like we do on the sides. The paper actually goes into this key. Then we're going to fuse everything with caulking, and I'm not going to do that right now, but you get what I'm saying. Anyway, this is Jason with Kirk and Jason Giordano Plastering, and we'll see you guys on the next one.